What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video. And today, I'm going to give you guys a few minutes because I did not set this up in advance. So, Michael Prince says, hi, Jeremy. Hello, Michael Prince. Thank you for joining us. Good to see you here. I'm going to give everybody time to join in. Swig of water for the working man. Jaegerbomb says hello. Hello, Jaegerbomb. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see all of you. So, all right. We got people. We got people rolling in now. I'm watching the notifications on my phone, trying to keep up with everything. But it's been a good day. Good day. Good information to share with all of you. So we're going to give everyone time to get in here. Smash the melee button if you do not mind. Ryan says hello. Hello from Surprise in Arizona. Hello. Roswell Hornets 4481. Jeremy in the house. That's right. What's up, Marco's Movies? Hello. Godzilla versus Kong shooting worldwide in Hawaii and Australia. All right, plenty. Let's see. Good. Plenty of time to discuss my fantasy lineup. I'm thinking Bills defense versus the Jets. Absentee offense could be a mismatch in easy points. That's a good point. I'm not the best at fantasy because I don't play a lot of fantasy. We do have people on the Sports Wars team that are really good with fantasy. I am probably not the best when it comes to fantasy advice, though. I know my limitations. I know sports very well, but I don't play fantasy. So, let's see. This NPC was not notified about this live stream. Well, we haven't started yet, so you haven't missed anything. I'm giving everybody time to funnel in. We've only got 50 people watching right now, which is fine. That's fine. We'll try to get it up to 100, 150, and then I'll kind of start the topic. But we got some good news. So I'm excited to share it with all of you. Most of you probably know what I'm talking about. So, all right. There's Thomas Gilkey. What's up, Thomas? How's your day been, Jeremy? Been pretty good. Been very busy. We're pushing out a lot of content for the channel. We recorded our gaming episode that will be uploaded tomorrow. And I'm looking very forward to seeing what all of you think about the gaming episode. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. Juicy J, I messaged you on Twitter. All right, I'll see if I can check it. Like, my Twitter inbox is so backed up. I'm honestly thinking about getting someone from my team just to take over my my Twitter inbox and my email because I can't keep up. I like a Trump hat. It's actually a Make Star Wars Great Again hat, but it's close enough. It gets the NPCs and the SJWs crying. So, hello from Sweden at 6 a.m. That's what's up. What did you think of the Collider podcast? I mean, I only listened to the part where they talked about Ivan, which was awesome. It's really cool that Jeremy Johns has been spreading the gospel about Ivan Ortega's trailer, and then Collider picked it up, which was awesome. I thought that was great, and I'm excited for Ivan. It couldn't have happened to a better person. Another Sweden person. We got Sweden in the house. Let's see. Will Gentry, not getting any notifications for these late night feeds. That's 3 in a row now. I got nothing for it. Man, it's so frustrating. I don't know why. I mean, we have gotten better about notifications, but still, it's so frustrating, Let's see. What's the good news? Just a minute. I'll share it. We've got over 100 watching now. I'm going to give everybody time to get in here. Give everybody time to roll in, smash the melee button, and then we will get this party started. Hey, Jeremy, what's up? What's your thoughts on the Breaking Bad movie? I'm excited for it. Look, I mean, as great as Walt was as a character, Bryan Cranston is Walt, and he is great. He's an all-time great. I am looking forward to this. I mean, if you go back to Better Call Saul, phenomenal show, absolutely phenomenal show. You know what I mean? And so it's really exciting that we're going to go back into that world. Vince Gilligan's going to be involved. I think it's going to be really good. I think it's going to be really, really good. So Nicholas Glenn says another video. I identify as a self-controlled NPC. All right. So many notifications on my phone. I have faith in Vince Gilligan. I do too. Played Red Dead 2 yet? No. It's still installing on my Xbox One S. So soon. Very soon. What did you think of the new Ryan Johnson comments? I don't know. What did he say? What did Ryan Johnson say now? I don't, unless you're talking about when he said Luke was 100% in line with the original trilogy, Luke. We covered that on the High Council. It was complete nonsense. Did you see Trump slam the CNN reporter? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Holy crap. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Jim Acosta getting owned again by God Emperor Trump. So, all right, so we're going to go ahead and start. We've got almost 150 people watching. Thank you all for joining. Smash the melee button if you do not mind. We would appreciate that. Share the video. Get more people involved. I will say, I saw our analytics for last month, and everything was phenomenal. Likes, comments, subs, doing good. The only thing is our shares were really they weren't bad, but they could have been so much better. So as a community, if you don't mind, and I'm not telling you have to, I'm kindly asking if you could share our videos more on social media, Reddit, Twitter, Facebook, wherever, that would help a lot. It would help. You don't have to, and it's all good if you don't. I'm just kindly asking. I'm going to do a better job of sharing more of our videos on my social media too. So let's get right into the news. Now, I have trouble pronouncing this person's name, but it's let's see, is it Shirako, the gaming channel that had the entire channel deleted. 475,000 subs. Channel deleted. Why was this channel deleted? This channel was deleted because this person uploaded some gameplay video when they was punching this feminist woman, beating the hell out of this feminist woman in a video game. So the channel probably got mass flagged by a bunch of SJWs, and then it got taken down. Didn't know what he had no idea what was going on. He had no idea. He was completely confused, as should have been, and very upset. And I can only imagine how confusing it could have been. And this was in Red Dead Redemption 2. This was happening in Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, YouTube apparently took the channel down completely, almost 500,000 subs, because it was promoting violence. Has anybody ever seen a YouTube video of GTA where people are killing cops and killing people all over the place? And that's okay, but you can't punch a feminist woman. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, luckily, a lot of people came to rally around this person. Keemstar apparently got involved, which is great. And someone named Ryan Wyatt, who's the global head of gaming and virtual reality, augmented reality for YouTube, Keemstar thanked him. The YouTubers channel that were terminated for killing the feminist in Red Dead Redemption 2 has been reinstated. We won. Thank you at YouTube Gaming for hearing us out. So people came together, stood up for something, and I couldn't be prouder of the community. This is why I am constantly talking about, I don't care about having beef with other YouTubers. I don't understand why other YouTubers are so concerned with having beef with other YouTubers. As far as I'm concerned, we're all on the same team. By dealing with YouTube, we should all be standing together. We should all be trying to work with each other, even if we have different opinions, because we all are trying to accomplish the same thing. And YouTube is such a confusing, they're so inconsistent and so confusing with the things that they want us to follow. And again, my personal experience with YouTube up to this point has been great. So I'm not complaining specifically or personally about my problems, because they've worked with me very well. Now, maybe that is just because I've presented myself well or whatever, but it doesn't matter. The point is, there's a lot of channels that have found themselves in the dark. For the first 4 or 5 days, I was completely lost when my money, when my account got hacked and I had nowhere to turn. I had nobody to talk to. I had nobody to get answers from. It was very, very frustrating, And I just continued to try and finally got in contact with YouTube. But this is why YouTubers should stick together. YouTubers should stop with all of the bickering and the drama. And I'm not saying you're going to get along with everybody. It's not life. But I just feel that there's a lot of bickering going on, and I don't understand it. I don't get it. But shout out to Keemstar. I don't know Keemstar. I know of Keemstar, obviously. Keemstar is awesome. I like Keemstar. Shout out to Keemstar for whatever role he played into it. But I feel good for this guy. I feel good for this guy. Whatever his name is, Shirako Gaming. I'm very happy. Common sense wins. There are articles being passed around where these stupid websites are trying to make a big deal because somebody punched a feminist, and you can't touch a feminist. Oh my God. Oh my God. And they're making such a big deal of it. Like, you can kill, like, there's men, and this is what Shirako said. This is a great tweet right here. YouTube, this was earlier. YouTube closed my channel because I killed a female NPC in Red Dead Redemption 2. They said it promoted violence. You spend the entire game murdering men and no one cares. You punch a woman and you get banned. Are you out of your mind, YouTube? Exactly. Exactly. You know what I mean? So again, shout out to YouTube for getting this fixed. Shout out to Keemstar and anybody else that got involved. I'm really happy. It makes me very happy that this person got his channel reinstated. I don't know this person. I'm not familiar with them, but I tagged them on Twitter and just wished them, wish them good luck in the future, and I'm happy that it happened. So Nicholas Glenn, breaking, Acosta banned from the White House. Are you serious? That is great. That is great. So yeah, I mean, has anybody ever played a Rockstar game? Like, this is what it is. It's based on violence. It's based on this type of stuff. This is what it is. This is what it is. It's unbelievable, you know? Let's see. Jeremy, on a scale of 1 to 10, how literally are you shaking because a female NPC was harmed? And it was so tragic. It was so horrible. It was so upsetting. I was literally shaking when I saw it. It was so scary. Let's see. Speaking of YouTube community coming together, PewDiePie is still leading against T-Series by roughly 700,000 subs. Keep subscribing. PewDiePie. PewDiePie. I love how how people have rallied around PewDiePie. It's so good. It's so good. PewDiePie has benefited from this stuff so much. It's great. It's so awesome. If I send you a furry outfit, would you wear it in a video? Hell no. I don't even know what a furry is. I still don't even know what this is. Now there's a Playgirl Jeremy. There's a Playgirl Jeremy now. Yes, this is a real thing. A Playgirl Jeremy. Yeah. So I have no idea. It's out of control. It's out of control. I've lost all control of this community. I don't know what's going on anymore. I just kind of turn the camera on, go live, and you guys just tell me what to do at this point. I have no control anymore. Oh man. Let's see. How do they know she was a female? Are they daring to assign gender? Whoa, that's right. That's right. How did they know? Jeremy, do you think feminists getting angry at NPC getting beat up is a good way to use the NPC meme against them? Absolutely. Absolutely. NPCs getting mad because an NPC was being assaulted in a video game. It's poetic justice is what it is. So I saw the footage. Acosta didn't assault anyone. It's like there's an SJW attack towards him that he got banned. I swear he didn't assault anybody. I'm not one of the bad guys. I've donated to Geeks and Gamers. I know, but did anybody say he assaulted anyone? I mean, I saw the footage. No, he was he's a dick. I mean, he's just the president of the United States of America. The president of the United States of America, whether you like him or not, he is telling you that he is not going to answer your question. And he is telling you to put down the microphone. And Acosta does not listen. It's the president. Okay, would Acosta ever have done that to Obama? No. So He got chirpy, and Trump set him straight. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. Caitlin Alba says, hello, I didn't get a notification. An update. There are 86 Jeremys. There are 86. Wow. So smash the melee button if you don't mind. Thank you all for joining us. We were talking about this Scirocco channel that was taken down earlier today, this gaming channel, because he was uploading clips of Red Dead Redemption 2 where he was beating up a feminist woman. And this is what you do on Rockstar games. And his channel was banned for promoting violence. Well, luckily, the YouTube community came together, and that channel has been reinstated, and it's great. I'm very, very happy for that. So Keemstar and some other YouTubers came together, contacted YouTube Gaming. YouTube Gaming heard them out, and the channel's back, and I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. I'm happy to see the gaming community come together and get this straightened out. So let me see here. Feed her to the gator. Did he feed her to the gator? I didn't see that part. I got to go watch it. I got to go watch it. And I bet his channel's picking up a ton of subs now. Like, again, man, they always hurt or they always help what they're trying to hurt. Let me look up his channel right now. Let me look up his channel right now. Okay, so what's it called? Okay, so yeah, he's up to 493,000 subs now. Let me see what he was at today. Let me look at the Social Blade numbers. Okay, so Scirocco gained so the last, let's go back a few days ago. So he was averaging 700 subs a day, 500 subs, 600 subs, 500, 700, 800, 1100, 1300, 1500, 1500, 1400, 2100. Yesterday, 9200 subs. He jumped from 1500 subs a day to almost 10,000 yesterday. That's what happens, SJWs. You always cry. You always try to hurt something. You always try to take something down. And what do you end up doing? You end up making that thing more successful than it was prior to you getting involved. People are idiots. You people are idiots. Like, how dumb are these people? How dumb? I don't understand it. I'm going to link you to his channel right now. I'll link you to his channel. So let's try to get this channel up to 500,000 subs. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm just saying in general, you know. So here we go. Here's the link right here. Boom, there it is. So yeah, he gained over 10 or right at 10,000 subs. 10,000 subs. Because these idiots, these idiot feminists are out there promoting him, you know? Like, it's nonsense. I don't understand. Like, they don't have, none of these people play video games. None of these people play video games. And then they see something in a video game that offends them, and they start complaining about it, having no prior knowledge of it. They clearly have never played a Rockstar game before because they couldn't handle it, first of all. And then what happens? What happens? They get a temporary ban on this guy's channel, and then the guy comes back and has 10,000 more subs and is now heading to 500,000. Amazing. Amazing how incompetent these people are, you know? It's just unbelievable. So, yeah. Anyway, tell them Geeks and Gamers said hello. All right. So the other thing that's going on is that Ivan Ortega got mentioned on the latest Collider video. They spent about 30 minutes talking about Ivan Ortega's Last Jedi re-edit trailer. I am so proud of him. I'm so happy for him. Apparently, our buddy Jeremy Johns Well, Jeremy did comment on the video, and then he apparently told the guys at Collider about it. He said they said he couldn't stop talking about it. And so they watched it, and then they spent about 30 minutes talking about it. And it's awesome, man. It's really cool that Ivan is getting the recognition he deserves because he needs it. He deserves it, and it couldn't happen to a better guy. So Danny Salter says, roll motherfucking tide, Jeremy. By the way, Acosta got handsy with the White House aide over the mic. Trump glared at him and told him he was a terrible person. I saw it. And apparently he's been banned from the White House, which is great, Am I satisfied with the election results? Yeah. You know, we heard there was a blue wave coming, and it turned out to be what was it? You know, I don't even know what would the thing be? It definitely wasn't a blue wave, I'll tell you that much. So Kego Rogers says still no notification. Sorry. I know. I don't know what's going on with the notifications. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. We're almost up to 80. We're almost up to 100. You want a link to the Collider video? Let me get it for you really quick. Damn it. There's a link to the Collider video. It's around 9:30, 9 minutes and 30 seconds in, and you can check that out. Blue Wave got diluted in a rising Crimson Tide. I like it. I like it, Danny. I like it. They took the house. It's huge. Yeah. So anyway, good news from the gaming front. I'm glad that the channel got reinstated. Good news that Ivan Ortega getting some recognition that he so desperately deserves. His video is now over 100,000 views, so it's getting a lot of traction. So that is exciting. I'm really happy to hear about this, and it's only going to continue getting better. I've reached out to a few other YouTubers, try to see if we can get some more attention on Ivan's trailer. Ivan's the best, and that's what happens, man. Geeks and Gamers is just, we're getting recognition everywhere. Geeks and Gamers is growing. Geeks and Gamers is getting recognized. We just recorded our very first episode of the weekly video game show called Gaming with Geeks. That's going to be uploaded tomorrow. I am excited for that. I can't wait. Let's see. Jeremy, why hasn't Elizabeth Warren gotten offended by the Mario controversy yet? Oh, my God, man. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Let's see. Michael says, honestly, I'm scared if Ivan's film is better than The Last Jedi for sure. But I'm scared of Ivan's film. It'll be better than The Last Jedi for sure, but I'm not sure how he'll be able to salvage the shitstorm of a story. Is there any reassurance you can give us, Jeremy? I have a scene, and I've just been so busy. I have a scene that I am going to react to. It's a specific scene that he's allowing me to react to. Based on what I've seen, and I have not seen the entire thing because I just have not wanted to watch the whole thing. I'll be the first to get it when it's done. But I have extremely high hopes that, I mean, you have to watch it. You have to watch it in context. You have to understand it's not like he can invent new scenes per se. So you got to watch it in context. So he's not going to invent new scenes. But yes, I do feel like he is going to be able to greatly improve The Last Jedi. As a matter of fact, I don't have confidence in it. I know for a fact he will. And now, again, it's all about context. You have to watch it in context. You have to watch it going, okay, you know, it's not like he can magically just invent these characters in a whole different setting. But just, I think you're going to all be, you're all going to be impressed when you see what he's able to work up. So, let's see. Question: why is the faction called the First Order? Wouldn't it be better if it were called the New Imperial Order, Jeremy? Yes, it would. I don't know why it's called the First Order. I don't like it being called the First Order. Even when I was a fan of the Force Awakens, I still never liked the First Order in terms of the name. I thought that sounded incredibly generic and incredibly cheap, but that's what we got. And so I don't know why they called it the First Order. I hate that name. You know what I mean? I hate it. Like the Empire. That sounds awesome. You know what I mean? That sounds epic. That sounds badass. That sounds intimidating. I just don't like it. I don't like it. Jeremy, what do you think of that Twitter troll assaulting you and Ivan for the Last Jedi edit and saying no one cares? Now Collider is talking about it. Yes. Yes. That's true. I didn't even think about that. Oh my God, that guy. What a pathetic loser. Oh my God. That's so good. That's so good. That's a good point. Yeah, I hate the First Order name. I think it's so stupid. And here's the other thing too. The First Order sucks. The First Order sucks. Like, they have no personality. They're not intimidating. Jeremy Jones made a video on this that was fantastic. It's just not good. It's so boring. They have no personality about them, you know? Like, fuck, it's so bad. It's so bad. I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to think about it. Swig of water for not thinking about it. Ivan improved the pineapple pizza in The Last Jedi. He makes it pepperoni pizza. Well played, Dave Fox. Well played. Boycott Jeremy's hat. It represents Disney. Oh, man, that was a good one. It's called The First Order because J.J. Abrams so creatively bankrupt that he didn't realize why the name is a stupid misnomer. It's not. Yeah, I can't really argue with that. The writing, or the Concerned Westerner says, the writing in the new trilogy is beyond lazy. It really is. It really is. It's like I said, man. I could look at The Force Awakens at the time, and I could be like, you know, there's a lot here. There's a lot to work with here. Clearly, there wasn't, and clearly, JJ. Now, there's this new report, or there was some talk about people that did, like, I guess that Kathleen Kennedy and J.J. Abrams don't get along, and The Last Jedi was meant to kind of move directly away from The Force Awakens, which I think is interesting. I think that's interesting, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm willing to buy that or not. But at the same time, I mean, they have no plan anyway, so it's not really surprising if they were just playing a game of dick measuring. That would be ridiculous, though. But it's almost as ridiculous as making a trilogy without a plan. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I don't know. Late night. What time is it now on Jeremy's side? It's 11:30. 11:30. So, I'm looking. Comments coming in. Jeremy, did you hear SJWs are getting pissed because PewDiePie collaborated with Ben Shapiro on MTC New Reviews? Really? Are they? Are SJWs getting mad at PewDiePie because he did meme review with Ben Shapiro? Yes. Yes. Please, somebody tag me on Twitter or something if you have any links to any SJWs crying over Ben Shapiro being on meme review with PewDiePie. Oh my gosh, that is so great. That is so great if that's the case. I thought about that too. I thought about that. I was like, these fools are going to be so mad that PewDiePie with his mega platform had Ben Shapiro on. So link did not work. I don't know why it didn't work. Hang on. Let's see. It's rule of two. So it's will J.J. Abrams episode 9 unite the fans? So that's on Collider podcast. It's on the Collider podcast. All right, let me put that back. Okay, so we got over 300 people watching. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. When? Are you asking when? On Meme Review a few days ago, Ben Shapiro was on with PewDiePie, and it was great. It was awesome. So if you have not checked it out, please check it out. It was great. And apparently the SJWs are mad because PewDiePie had Ben Shapiro on. Question is have they ever watched PewDiePie? PewDiePie drops red pills all the time. All the time he's dropping red pills. But again, they don't watch his channel but then they hear a headline that they want to get mad about and they want to act outraged because this is what they do. This is what they do. Kylo Ren, is there a possibility that episode 9 will make episode 8 any better or explain any plot holes? I don't think so. Because episode 8 moved so far away from episode 7 and didn't answer any of the questions for 7. So I don't see any possible way how episode 9 can, because if you make episode 8 better, you're still going to make episode 7 worse. You know what I mean? So right now, episode 9 has the task of fixing 2 different movies that are not similar at all in tone or in story arc. So I just don't see any way that that's possible. Did you see that the story group hates JJ? That's what I heard. I heard the rumor that the story group hates JJ Abrams. I don't know if this is true. That's why I'm saying it's a rumor. I'm saying it's a rumor. All the soy boys out there, they're going, Jeremy was spreading this fake news. No, it's a rumor. Okay? Settle down. Settle down. Everything will be okay. But yeah, I don't know if that's true, but I could see it being true, but I don't know if it's true. Not sure if you talked about it, but what's your opinion on Matt Smith potentially playing young Palpatine? I hate the idea. I hate it. I hate the idea. And I just, I don't, it's their attempt to continue bringing characters back that they can use for marketing. To me, that's all it is. So, J.J. Abrams needs to send us $200 super chats if he wants to be praised with a good script for episode 9, says Jeremy Osteen. Mark Ayers says, hey, Jeremy, what are we talking about tonight? So earlier, I updated everybody on Scirocco Gaming channel that was completely taken down earlier today by YouTube. Almost 475,000 sub channel, mega channel, playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 2, they were playing, and as all Rockstar games, you can freely roam, you can do whatever you want, and he uploaded videos of him punching this feminist woman and I guess feeding her to an alligator. And so that happened. Channel was taken down. The guy obviously freaked out, which anybody would, and luckily, a lot of different YouTubers rallied together. It looked like Keemstar got involved. And I like Keemstar a lot, actually. I think Keemstar is great. I know a lot of people hate on Keemstar. I think he knows he's an asshole and he owns it and he's fine with it. He's fine that people hate him. And I love people that know that they can, like, I love people that can take it. Like, Keemstar's like, yeah, I'm like a heel. He's like a wrestling heel. He knows it. It's great. But, yeah, so anyway, a lot of people rallied around, helped him contact YouTube. YouTube reinstated the channel, and I think it's a huge win for gaming. It's a huge win for common sense. It's a huge win for all YouTubers right now. Huge, huge win. I'm very happy, and yeah, definitely. So Mark says, you're the man, Jeremy. Thank you for the update. No problem, Mark. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Josh Peters, Jeremy, how would you feel about an Ahsoka movie? I don't really want an Ahsoka movie. I mean, in theory, I'd love to have an Ahsoka movie, but in reality, I don't want an Ahsoka movie. I don't want an Ahsoka movie under the current creative leadership at Lucasfilm, but I would like to see an Ahsoka Sabine series that follows up Rebels. I would like to see that as long as Dave Filoni is in charge of it. So, but I don't want to see an Ahsoka movie under the current leadership because they would make her, they wouldn't make it like Wonder Woman was, you know, where Wonder Woman was a strong female character and she was badass and they didn't have to tear down the man to do it. You know, they didn't have to. Chris Pine was great. He was awesome. He was a man's man. You know what I mean? And Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman was still Wonder Woman. And they didn't have to, they relied on her to be an awesome character. They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that with an Ahsoka movie. You know what I mean? It would probably make her bisexual. You know what I mean? It'd probably make her like just disrespecting men all over the place just because they're dumb men and I'm a strong woman And so, yeah, it's so stupid. So, no, I just don't right now, unfortunately. Let me see. Jeremy, you should watch this channel, No Bullshit. It is the most red pill channel you'll ever see that reports on everything SJW nonsense. He covered the PewDiePie Ben Shapiro collab. I love No Bullshit. I think No Bullshit's a great channel. So I'm aware of that. I didn't know he covered the PewDiePie Ben Shapiro thing, but I might cover the Ben Shapiro PewDiePie thing simply because if SJWs are upset about it and NPCs, I will cover it just to piss them off. Just to piss them off. What do you think of the journalists attacking Diablo fans, calling them toxic masculinity? I did a video on that earlier, and it's titled that, Toxic Masculinity, Diablo Immortal. Check it out. Yeah, that guy, I can't remember his name. Luckily, I've forgotten his name already, but I mentioned him in the video. I talk about it. I do a voice impersonation of what he would probably sound like, so you can check that out. Man, bear, pig. Let's see. Alexandre says, is it really a bad thing that they aren't doing a Kenobi movie? Knowing all they've done so far, they would screw it up big time. It's really not a bad thing. I mean, obviously, we all want to see a Kenobi movie because we all love Ewan McGregor and we all love what he did in the prequels. But yeah, with what they're doing now, they got a long way to go to prove to us that they've got their crap together. And until we see a fundamental shift in the leadership and the creative process at Lucasfilm, I have no confidence in pretty much anything they're going to do. Still looking forward to the Clone Wars. This is Clone Wars, and I get to see Ahsoka and Anakin again, which is great. But I'm worried, especially after that news we heard the other day. So, hey, Jeremy, do you like the Japanese anime? I do not, Michael Prince. I don't watch anime. I know nothing about anime. I apologize. We do have an Anime Lately channel under the Geeks and Gamers banner. You can check that out. I'll get a link here in a minute, but yeah, we do have an anime team at Geeks and Gamers. So, did you know about Nintendo releasing a censorship patch for the native reference outrage in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Yes, I heard about it. Like I said in my video, I felt like Nintendo would more than likely respond and they would more than likely cater. And that pisses me off because I know how Nintendo is as a company. I can't believe, like, Nintendo will sit there, and I love Nintendo. I love Nintendo. But Nintendo will sit there and be so tone deaf when it comes to the gaming community, to gamers, and things like that. Now, don't get me wrong, Nintendo still, to me, is the best developer in the world. And they put the best games out there. But they are so tone deaf when it comes to the community sometimes at large. They're good with the Nintendo community, but they are really bad with the rest of the gaming community. They're very tone deaf. They don't pay attention. And guess what? Soon as somebody starts crying about being offended because this is racist, Nintendo is quick to respond. It's just bullshit, man. They should have never responded, but I knew they would. I just knew it. I just felt they would. So, Jeremy, you need more football, soccer on Sports Wars channel, please. I need more content on Sports Wars. I need to produce more content. I'm just not, we're busy. I'm working on trying to get that channel monetized too. We just need to put more content on the channel, period. So the Concerned Westerner, funny, I'm part native. Guess who isn't offended? I'm guessing you, because you actually have balls, like, it's just so stupid, man. And again, the part of them crying about it, that's going to happen. It just is. The bad part is people responding to it, and the company's actually acknowledging them and doing what they're asking. That's the problem, So let me see. Orange Man is still your president. Damn right, self-respecting citizen. Damn right. Orange Man is still your president, and there's nothing you can do about it. None of the crying, none of the whining will change that fact. And it's beautiful. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. We're on the road to 200 melees. All right, where are we at? Ryan Sims, I'm also native. I'm literally shaking. Why would you want my culture and people represented on a global scale? Exactly. Exactly. God damn these people, man. I don't like, they must sit around all day just searching for something to be outraged about. They must be. That's what they do. They just sit on Twitter and they're like, oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe this. Like, what are that? How do you find these things out to be offended over? You know, don't you have a job? Don't you have responsibilities? Don't you have a family? Don't you have friends? Don't you have hobbies? Like, what are you doing? Just sitting around to be offended all day long. It's pathetic. It is a pathetic, sad existence. It's unbelievable. They're just sitting there on Twitter all day long. Anyway, Wolfman Jack. Hey, Jeremy, do you watch King of the Hill? The entire series is on Hulu, and I've been marathoning it for the past week. I've seen a few episodes of King of the Hill. I've never really watched it. I don't watch a lot of adult-themed cartoons. I watch South Park, here and there. But I don't really watch a lot of these these adult-themed cartoons. Not because I have anything against them. I just don't watch them. I think the last one I really watched was Beavis and Butthead, and I love me some Beavis and Butthead. Love it. Review the new season of Castlevania. I know. Yeah, I'm going to have to get Siobhan on here to do that. Now I've got Red Dead Redemption 2 I'm fixing to start playing. I already don't have time to do anything as it is. Now I've got Red Dead 2. I'm really going to be screwed, So, let's see. Clinton lost about 60 seats. Obama about 65. Trump did very well by comparison. How many seats did Trump lose total? So if Clinton lost 60, Obama lost 65 in their first midterm, what did Trump lose? Just curious. Almost 200 melees now. Pretty happy with that. All right, Josh Peters, what would you do if you were in charge of Lucasfilm? Would you go in a new direction? Would you want to make movies for lower tier characters? If today they said, Jeremy, we want to hand you Lucasfilm. We want you to walk away from Geeks and Gamers, and we want to hand you Lucasfilm. First of all, I'd say hell no, because Geeks and Gamers is better than Lucasfilm at this point. No, but if they hypothetically, if they gave me full creative control and full power at Lucasfilm, the first thing I'm doing, and we're going to assume Kathleen Kennedy is fired at this point, because why would they hand me power? So we're going to assume Kathleen Kennedy is gone and everybody else is there. I will call every single person in that office, every single person that I've seen on social media talking about identity politics. I will talk to every single one of them as a collective group. Every single one of them has talked about white men, respecting women, and I would call them all in the office, and I would inform them as a collective group that they are no longer welcome at my company, and they are going to watch me make Star Wars great again. And a new company policy is going to be in place that we're all going to wear Make Star Wars Great Again hats around. That's what I'm going to do. So then they can be gone. And that is every single one of them that has been on social media talking shit to the fans. Every single one of them out the door. Next thing we're going to do is I'm going to have a company-wide meeting. I'm going to sit everybody down. I'm going to make everybody understand. I don't give a fuck who you voted for. I don't give a fuck if you hate Trump. I don't give a fuck if you love Trump. I don't give two fucks about any of that shit. We care about Star Wars here now. This is what we care about. We don't care about your politics. Your real world politics are irrelevant. And if you dare bring your real world politics, whether it's red or blue, into this galaxy far, far away, you will be far, far away from this studio. Period, point blank, end of discussion. Nobody gives a fuck about your politics, okay? Then we're going to start bringing people in like Dave Filoni, and I think Jon Favreau would be a great addition to the creative process. We're going to get rid of the story group, by the way. The story group is gone. The story group is gone. So, and most of that story group would probably they would probably end up in that group of people that I bring in the office anyway that was talking about identity politics. And we get back to the basics of Star Wars. Then my executive order, because you know how Trump took over and pulled his executive orders, I'm just going to start pulling executive orders. First line of business, the sequel trilogy is no longer canon. Gone. We are no longer acknowledging The Force Awakens. We are no longer acknowledging The Last Jedi. We are no longer acknowledging any of it. It's all dead. It's gone. It's over with. Done. Okay? Then we will bring a certain individual back. And I'm going to convince this guy to come back because I'm going to convince him that I'm not going to get in his fucking way. I'm going to call George Lucas and I'm going to say, George, my name is Jeremy. I have taken over Lucasfilm. I have taken the trash out of Lucasfilm. I need you to come back in here, sir. Lord Lucas, please walk back in the door. Grace us with your presence. Now, George, I'm not here to kiss your ass, but I am going to kiss your ass because you are George Lucas. But I'm also going to be honest with you. I need your sequel trilogy outline. I don't want you to direct it. George, I love the prequels, but I don't need you directing this. But I do need your story. And I need you to work with whoever is the director that I bring on to please fix this shit. Please. So that's the basics of it right there. That's a great question, by the way, Josh. That's a great question. So, yeah. No. You definitely need George to fix this. I want George Lucas's sequel trilogy. Look, for all the problems you have with the prequels, the story is not the problem. It's the execution of the story. It's the execution of it. You know what I mean? That's the problem with it. And I will not argue with you on the execution of that. I won't. But I will argue the story is phenomenal with the prequels. It just is. So, and there's something about George Lucas's magic. You just need the magic of George. Again, he doesn't have to direct it, and no, I don't want him to direct it. But I do want him there. There's just something about having George Lucas present during the creative process of the sequel trilogy of Star Wars. There's something magic about that. So I think that will put good vibes everywhere. Could you imagine, like, you're sitting there and you're talking about, you know, what we're going to do, and we start the pre-production, and then we actually start the filming. And could you imagine the energy of filming a George Lucas story, Star Wars sequel trilogy, and George is on set? Like, that just puts out good vibes. It just does. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So that's it right there. That's the basics of it. Great question, by the way. Wolfman Jack, Jeremy's first day as head of Lucasfilm, execute Order 66, and the shills get fired. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. Hey, Jeremy, how's it going? Good to see you love Ivan's edit of The Last Jedi. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to everybody seeing it too. He's worked really hard on it, man. The honest reviews, hopefully with being a streaming service, means the Clone Wars can go all out with the little restrictions. Maybe. Here's the problem with that, okay? Here's the problem, at least in my opinion. I feel like people don't give Disney, like, I get that there's a lot of reasons to criticize Disney. You guys know I'm a Disney fan. You know, I mean, I've got my Steamboat Willie right here. You know, like I love Mickey Mouse and everything. But so there's a lot to criticize about Disney. One thing that we don't really acknowledge is how much they've allowed the R rating for the MCU movies, or I mean shows on Netflix. Like Punisher is straight up rated R. So is Daredevil. So is Jessica Jones. So is Luke Cage. Like those are straight up R, rated, series. But they're very careful about not putting that under the Disney banner. That's the problem. So I'm worried that, yes, they have allowed these things to happen. And I was shocked that they let those things happen with the Marvel property being in the MCU. But this is a Disney streaming service. And when you have that Disney banner, they are very, very particular about what they put under the Disney banner. So for that reason, I really am worried about the tone of the Clone Wars. I really am. And that's a problem. That's a problem for me. So we'll see what happens. but it's definitely worrisome, very worrisome. Just finished Daredevil season 3. I need to watch Daredevil season 3, but now, like I said, I've got Red Dead Redemption 2 here now. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. Where are we at? Mirror Jeremy, do we know Lucas' thoughts on The Last Jedi? No, we don't. I'm sure he would say the right thing. So, but we don't know. We don't know his honest thoughts. So, Andy Ghost says, preach it, brother. Jeremy to run Lucasfilm. Whammon. Let me see. Paul Godden says, Jeremy, if you did take over Lucasfilm and brought everyone in and said you were doing your own version of Order 66, all you would do is fire everyone with a blank stare of incomprehension. Yes, that's true. And I would also let everybody know it's a new day. It's a new day. We are not here to discriminate against people on their politics. I don't care if you're left, right. I don't care. What I care about shutting the fuck up about your politics and doing the job that you need to do to make Star Wars great again. That's it. So, director, I'm assuming you're asking me what director I would choose to do. So, I would choose. This is a tricky question because would I choose 3 different directors for the sequel trilogy to do George's story, or would I choose one director to carry out his vision? If we would have never gotten in this position, I'll be honest with you, I would have said J.J. Abrams to direct George Lucas's story, but I don't feel that would be the right choice at all right now. So Spielberg wouldn't do it because Spielberg has said he will not direct Star Wars. He just won't. So Spielberg is out. Nolan is off the table. There's no way Nolan is walking in the door to direct anybody else's story. He's just not going to do it. I would say I would do one director. I would have one director, and I'm thinking here. Villeneuve is who I'm kind of leaning towards. Villeneuve is who I think Villeneuve is who I would pick probably. Villeneuve is kind of the guy at this point, man. You know, because Nolan is off the table. Michael Bay, hell no. Hell no. Jon Favreau, you know what? I might have to pick Jon Favreau. Because Jon Favreau loves Star Wars. And obviously he made Iron Man. You know what? That's right. Ivan. I would just hire Ivan as the director. What up? Geeks and Gamers taking over Lucasfilm. That would be awesome. I think Favreau is a great choice. Favreau or Villeneuve. Those are my 2 choices I would pick. Favreau or Villeneuve. Yeah, that's a great question. It's a great question. So, let's see. Basil, can I throw an Osteen snake handler joke? Somebody sent me a Joel Osteen video on Twitter earlier, man, and it was so funny. It was so funny thinking about it and all the stuff I've been saying. What's up, Basil? Good to have you here, brother. Who directed The Equalizer? I'm trying to think of his name. Antoine Fuqua? Fuqua? Isn't that it? Antoine Fuqua? I think that's his name. Am I right about that? Antoine Fuqua directed The Equalizer? Yeah, that's him. Okay. Damn it, Jeremy. Clone Commander Jeremy. Damn it, Jeremy. I was going to sleep, but you knew, didn't you? Just had to stream right now. Make me put on my MAGA helmet. Hey, we're over 400 viewers. Thank you for all joining us. We are over 200 likes, 200 melees. Again, we have our gaming show coming tomorrow. I'm excited about that. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. It ran about 30 minutes long. I was trying to keep it around 20 minutes, but it ran 30 minutes. So, and that's all good, you know, so. Jeremy, Walt Disney is supposed to haunt his apartment at Disneyland. Let's get him to fire Kennedy. Do you think Disney is trustworthy of kids' movies at this point? I mean, Pixar's still doing a good job. Walt Disney Animation Studios is still doing a good job. I've enjoyed a good portion of the live action remake. So I think so. Kevin wants to, what about Joss Whedon? You know, I like Joss Whedon in terms of his films. I can't stand him as a human being. And I get that you shouldn't judge these Hollywood people based on their personalities. And I try not to. I try not to, because they're all assholes. They're all dickheads. You know what I mean? Joss Whedon is just such a slimy piece of human garbage that I just wouldn't hire him on principle alone. I just think he's a horrible human being. I think he's he's a male feminist. You know my rule with male feminist. You never trust a male feminist. You never trust a male feminist ever, under any circumstance. You just don't do it. So I don't think I could hire Joss Whedon. I just don't. So still winning, it says winning Jeremy. Thank you for the super chat, buddy. The honest reviews know that decapitations aren't allowed in Marvel films because of Disney thinks it's too graphic. I didn't know that. Of course, though, I mean, they don't want it to be rated R either. You know what I mean? Like, they don't want their Marvel films to be rated R. That hurts their box office. No, I would never hire Zack Snyder for a Star Wars movie, Henry Poole. I like Zack Snyder as a director, and I like him more as a human being because he's a grown-ass man. Like, Zack Snyder, for all of his faults in the DCEU, is a grown-ass man. He's an alpha male, and I respect him. But he did such a bad job on the DCEU. He did such a bad job. So I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. So, all right. Where we at? Eli says, your vids are awesome, man. Watch you every day from Canada. MAGA MCGA. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate you watching all the way from Canada, and I'm glad that we make your day. I really appreciate that. Alejandro says, what's the good news, Jeremy? What's the good news is that a gaming channel, Shirako Gaming, almost 500,000 subs, was banned today from YouTube simply because they posted videos where he was playing Red Dead Redemption 2 and he was beating the hell out of a feminist that was talking bad about men, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then he fed the feminist to an alligator, which is great. And it's a video game. It's a video game. You know, like, it's a video game. This is a Rockstar video game. This is what happens. This is what happens in Rockstar video games. So they banned the channel for promoting violence, which is if you know anything about Rockstar games, if you know anything about video games, this is the craziest thing we've ever heard. 500,000 subs nearly, like 475,000 subs. Channel deleted, gone. Promoting violence. Yet there are videos all over YouTube with GTA where people are killing cops, killing people, raping hookers, whatever. You hit a female feminist and all of a sudden you get banned. So luckily the gaming community came together. Luckily the gaming community and Keemstar, I believe Keemstar had a lot to do with this. I don't know for sure. I know Keemstar made a tweet thanking the community for coming together. And it's a beautiful thing to see people coming together. And ultimately, as always, when SJWs try and do a hit piece on someone, what always happens? That someone eventually gets even bigger. And this Shikaro Gaming gained almost 10,000 subs yesterday and is heading towards the 500,000 sub number. When it started, it was at 475,000. So it's gained like 25,000 subs, it sounds like, when this all started. So good job. Good job, SJWs, NPCs. You have once again done what you always do in life. You have failed, and you have failed miserably. Or you've succeeded, however you want to look at it. But you failed to hurt what you were trying to take down, and you have only made it more successful. So good job, you crazy mother effers. So that's the good news. Also, Ivan Ortega, our buddy, our friend, our good buddy Ivan, has been mentioned by Collider. Collider had a 30-minute discussion about his Last Jedi trailer. His Last Jedi trailer is over 100,000 subs now. And it's great. It's great that Ivan is getting the attention that he deserves. Geeks and Gamers is continuing to get the recognition that we have been working hard to get. And that's a testament to all of you and all of the amazing people here at Geeks and Gamers. Things are going great. Things are going great for all of us right now, and I could not be more excited for the future. So thank you all for everything. So that's the good news. And if you enjoy that good news, smash the melee button, if you don't mind. Okay, where are we at? Basil says, you heard the man. Do not trust Justin Trudeau. Hey, you know, Justin Trudeau, man, I don't like Trudeau. I don't know much about it. I mean, I've heard some of his comments, and I don't like him very much at all. So the honest reviews, Mace Windu decapitated Jago, and it earned a PG. I don't remember how graphic that was. I would have to watch that clip again. But I understand. I see what you're saying. I do. I totally get it. I mean, decapitations don't make or break a movie, but I understand what you're saying. Sam Petrell, opinion on the midterm results. Personally, I think that blue house is good for Trump because they'll veto anything that is right of Lenin for policy. Ultimately, somebody told me earlier how many seats Obama and Clinton lost, and then by comparison, Trump didn't lose as many. I need to see how many he lost, but I think overall it's a good thing because they kept preaching about the blue wave. The blue wave is coming. We're going to, you know, and they ended up, Van Jones was on CNN talking about how this is heartbreaking. This is heartbreaking. They were so upset that Florida didn't turn blue and Florida had a red wave, and they were so upset about it. So overall, it was a good night for Trump. It was a good night for America, in my opinion. So 34, okay, and Trump only 23. Okay, so in the 20s. So yeah, so there you go, right there. You know, but the mainstream media is not going to tell you that. The mainstream media is not going to give you that perspective. That's not what they're going to do, and that's why they're dying, because they won't give you the truth about things. Again, you can sit here and you can think whatever you want about me and my politics. You can think whatever you want. Some of you are going, oh God, he's talking about Trump again. This is what the fuck I do on this channel. Either you're not going to like it or you're going to like it. I'm just going to talk about what people want to talk about. My chat is asking me questions. They want to know the answers. I'm going to give them. I apologize if you don't like it when I talk about politics. I'm not trying to make this a political show, but people want to know what I think, and I'm giving them my thoughts. It's Geeks and Gamers. This applies because political correctness is ruining our movies. It's ruining our games. It's ruining our comics. It's ruining our entertainment. So as long as these nut jobs are going to include politics in our entertainment, then it is a topical discussion here for what I feel is necessary to expose through this amazing platform we have and this great following that we have. That is how it goes. So if you want to have constructive criticism, that's fine. But if you're just going to bring fucking tears, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. You could be like, hey, man, could you dial it back a little bit? You know, whatever. I listen to that. I don't listen to bitching and whining and crying. I just don't fucking do it. All right. Now, let's move on. So overall, it was a good night. It wasn't a great night, but it was a very good night. It was a very good night. So, where are we at? Trump exists because the left went insane. 1,000%. 1,000%. They created him. They created him. 1 month until Super Smash Brothers. Jeremy, I'm ready for some Smash. We talked about that on tomorrow's gaming episode. I'm so hyped for Smash Bros. I really am. And I'm not going to let this, look, at the end of the day, here's how we have to approach the Game & Watch situation with the Native American stuff. At the end of the day, and it is fucking stupid. It is stupid that Nintendo responded. It's stupid that it became an issue. I'm not going to allow that to ruin my excitement for Smash Bros. Smash Bros. Ultimate looks incredible. And we're going to stream it here on the channel. You're going to see us. And I'm not great at Smash Bros. I'm not. But I'm going to play the hell out of this shit, man. I'm going to play the hell out of it. And so, and we got a cool story about Smash Bros. On the gaming episode tomorrow towards the end. I talk about some of my tournament days when I ran tournaments, when I created Geeks and Gamers years and years ago, and I ran video game tournaments. I ran a Smash Bros. Tournament, and I got to meet some professional Smash Bros. Players. And I've never claimed I'm good at Smash, but we all, when we're playing video games with our friends, and, none of my friends were great at Smash, but we just casually played it. So you're sitting there playing Smash, and you win a few matches, and you're like, hell yeah, what's up? Hell yeah, I'm badass. You know, every now and then we all feel good about it. And I ran this Smash Brothers tournament. These professionals showed up, like some of the best ranked players in the entire Southeast. Okay. These dudes came in there. They did shit on Smash Bros that I couldn't even dream about. Like, it was incredible. I couldn't believe it. And my confidence was shot by watching some of these pros play. But it was great to have them there, and they taught me a lot. So, but yeah, it was cool. I want all 76 Jeremys in the new Smash, says Alejandro. Can we get all 76 Jeremys in the new Smash? That's great. That's actually funny. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. We are over 200 likes. Thank you so much. Let's see. What do you think about Fallout 76? You know, I can't really comment on Fallout 76 that much because I don't play the Fallout games. So I apologize. We do have people on staff that play. Siobhan Frederick, our community manager, she definitely, you know, she definitely loves Fallout. So, you know, and I could get her to talk more about it. So 76 different genders of Jeremy. Let's see. Is Jeremy Osteen's Italian brother Jeremy Ostinos? Well, we've got a Puerto Rican Jeremy. We've got a Puerto Rican Jeremy. So, Jeremy, have you looked up spell break? I'm making visual effects for that. No, but I can. Spell break. Spell break. Man, that's it's got let's see, got quite a few views on these videos, so I'll have to check that out. If you want to send me an email with more information, jeremy@geeksandgamers.com. That's pretty cool. So anything I can do, man, I'm all about helping any gamers and indie developers. So if there's anything I can do, if you know, now look, I've had people that like I have people email me. They're offering me like opportunities, like, hey, well, you know, we want to collaborate and all this. Like, no, I'm not gonna, like, if you're wanting me to talk about your product, I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to just say it's great just because you're going to give me some perks on it or something like that. I'm going to just tell you what I think. You know what I mean? So understand that. So if you ever offer me products, you got to understand I'm not going to just tell people that it's good if I don't like it. I'm just not. So I'm just an employee. Just if you just curious if you saw it. No, but I'll check it out, man. And good luck with that. That's pretty cool, though. That is pretty cool. Let's see. Juan Bizzle says, hello, Jeremy. Just saw Incredibles 2 today. It was good. I enjoyed the hell out of Incredibles 2. I thought the Incredibles 2 was really good. Really good. So, Gulf Coast, Jeremy. They should add Portuguese Jeremy to Smash Bros. Oh, man. Not a shield Jeremy. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Why not a Greek Jeremy? Are you guys trying to invent more Jeremys on me at this point? Caitlin Alba is going to give up. She's going to give up. She's going to be like, no, I can't deal with this anymore. Trump and Smash Bros would be epic. That would be amazing. Could you imagine the outcry if Trump was in Smash Bros? Incredibles 1 was better than Incredibles 2, but Incredibles 2 is a very good sequel. I just want to go back to Disneyland to ride the Incredibles roller coaster again. I loved the Incredibles roller coaster. It was so good. Now I know it's just a reskin of, you know, California Screamin', I think is what it was called. I enjoyed it, though. I thought it was great. Thank God Incredibles 2 wasn't NPC or a feminazi BS. Oh, I agree. You know, and I heard people saying that. And again, we got to be careful about that. Like, let me make it clear. Just because it has women or non-white dudes in it does not make it PC or SJW. It just doesn't. Got to be it's a fine line. You know what I mean? You gotta be like, people were trying to say that Incredibles 2 is SJW. I'm like, no, it's not. It's a natural progression of the story. It makes perfect sense. You know what I mean? So people just have to be careful about that. Incredibles 2 needed a better villain. I agree with that. Jeremy wrecks the internet. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one, PS Melter. That's a good one. Mirror Jeremy. Jeremy on Ryan's tweet about Luke. Did you see Ruin's tweet under it? And let's hear English Jeremy. English Jeremy? I don't know if I could do an English Jeremy. I'd have to think about that one. I've never done an English accent or anything. I don't think if I've ever done it. I have to think about that. I have to work on that one. Most of the stuff I don't work on, but we're up to like 70, 80 something Jeremys now. At some point, I'm going to run out of natural impersonations. So I could do Christian Bale. The fuck are you doing? That wasn't very good though. But I love Christian Bale's freak out on the set of Terminator Salvation. So good. Oh, good for you. And was it worth it? Jeremy's girlfriend, do an impression of me, daddy. Oh my God. Fan of Ahsoka Jeremy. Sham Wow Jeremy. Trump as a mystery character in Smash Bros would be beautiful. Seriously, like, could you imagine how beautiful that would be? Could you imagine how beautiful that would be? God, that would be so fantastic. It'll never happen, but I can do English Jeremy for you. I already had to correct Odin's pronunciation of something else tonight. We can all agree a cuddle Jeremy is needed. Have you played Red Dead Redemption 2? No. It's probably done installing now, but I have not played it yet. It was installing when I started the live stream. So, what happened to Clone Commander Jeremy? Clone Commander Jeremy was in here just a little while ago. Trump and Mario Kart, dude. I would love to have a Trump and Mario Kart. That would be fantastic. Has anyone in the chat mentioned the Red Dead Redemption 2 feminist controversy? Yes, we've been talking about it. We talked about how that channel got reinstated due to Keemstar. I think Keemstar got involved, which is great. So give me some good news, Jeremy. How did Common Sense win today? So I'll go ahead and update you guys on this story again. We're almost up to 250 melees. Thank you very much. So real quick update. I keep pronouncing it. Shikaro Gaming, big YouTube channel, 475,000 subs. Banned today, wiped off of YouTube simply for uploading videos from Red Dead Redemption 2, where he was beating up these feminist people, these feminist women on the game, and fed her to an alligator. It's so good. And so the channel got deleted because it was promoting violence. Red Dead Redemption 2, a Rockstar game. And do you understand the line that you are creating by saying it's promoting violence, by uploading gameplay of someone punching another someone? So right on cue, the NPCs got offended by an NPC getting punched in a video game. That, if there's anything more perfect than this, you know what I mean? Like, that is so funny. NPCs getting mad because an NPC is getting assaulted in a video game. So anyway, the channel was taken down by YouTube. Not a lot of explanation. A lot of people rallied around this person, luckily. And because of the outcry from the community, YouTube responded. YouTube heard them out. I think Keemstar was involved because Keemstar sent a tweet out. Keemstar said, if I can find it, I retweeted it. Let me see. Keemstar said, thank you at FWIZ, which is someone associated with YouTube Gaming, for being a defender of gamers and gaming. The YouTuber's channel that was terminated for killing a feminist in Red Dead Redemption 2 has been reinstated. We won. Thank you at YouTube Gaming for hearing us out. Common sense prevails. Now, what I've said is, I've said it before, I'll say it again. The more SJWs cry, the more that they create controversy, the more they act offended, the more that they put attention on something, the better they're making that something, and the worse they're hurting their case. So this channel, you guys have to look right now, because I'm not going to do it on my phone, but you have to look. But that channel had about 475,000 subs when this all started. It is about to cross 500,000 now. So as usual, they only help what they're trying to hurt. They are complete morons. They are idiots. They are dumbasses. And I'm very, very happy for this channel. Common sense wins. Common sense prevails. And that is great. Now, as far as other stuff, Ivan Ortega, our good buddy Ivan Ortega, has gotten some recognition from Collider. Collider spent about 30 minutes on their podcast talking about Ivan Ortega's Last Jedi re-edit, which is great. I'm so happy for Ivan. Jeremy Johns, actually, we commented on Ivan's video, but on Collider, they said Jeremy could not stop talking about it. Like, Jeremy Johns could not stop talking about the video and hyping it up. So I think that's great. I sent Johns a message, and I basically told him that, I'm the first person that's going to get Ivan's edit when it's done, and I can make sure that he gets his hands on it too if he wants it. So I haven't heard back from him yet, but yeah, good news all the way around. Geeks and Gamers continuing to get recognition. We've had a good day on the channel. Subs are still going up. We are closing in on 100,000 subs. Thank you for all the support, everything that Jeremy Johns does not work for Collider. He used to work for Collider. He does not work for them anymore. So let's see, Jeremy, can you get Jeremy Johns on as a guest on Geeks and Gamers Live? I mean, I haven't really asked him. The thing here's the thing, okay? I've had a lot of YouTubers reach out to me. Some of them you know, some of them you don't. When people reach out to me, I don't try and manipulate that relationship. I'm not trying to go, oh, let me tell people I know you so I can look cool. I don't give a fuck about all that. So I've had some YouTubers that you've probably heard of that have talked to me, and I've told them, like, hey, because I say controversial shit, and then a lot of people want to claim I'm whatever, and that's fine, even though it's not true. But if you don't want me to say that I've ever talked to you, that's cool, because you have a different business model or whatever. I don't have a problem doing that. Yeah, there's just so when I have these YouTubers reach out to me, I'm not trying to get them. Jeremy Johns doesn't really benefit right now from coming on the channel. If he wants to, he can, but I'm not going to ask that question because I feel that puts somebody in an awkward position to have to either say yes or no. And I'm just not trying to do that. You know what I mean? So, but we're going to keep growing. This channel will keep growing. Okay. Just like when I met John Campia at Star Wars Celebration, in Orlando, I looked him right in his eye and I said, you will know my name one day. You will. And he knows my name. Now, he didn't at the time because we didn't have this big of a following. I told him point blank, you will know my name. And here we are about a year and a half later. And, pretty sure he knows my name now. So we're going to keep growing. We're going to keep moving towards the future. But I don't try to I'm not trying to make these people feel like I'm trying to take advantage of them reaching out to me, giving me advice or anything like that. It's just not what I do. I'm more interested in having smaller YouTubers that are looking to, that I think deserve recognition. And again, I'm not the biggest YouTuber. I'm nothing compared to some of these people, but compared to an up and coming YouTuber that has reached out to me, that's gotten to know me, that's talked to me. Yeah, man, I like that. I like that aspect of it. So. Does John Boyega know your name, or does he not care? I don't know if he would know my name if someone said it, but he's obviously interacted with me on Twitter before. So, all right, where are we at? Heading to 300 melees. Thank you, everyone, for the support tonight. People's Champion Jeremy. You ain't no small fry. Look, I'm very happy. I'm very thankful for the channel. I'm very thankful for the following. It's bled over into other aspects. Geeksandgamers.com. And geeksandgamers.com is a little different in terms of the tone that we discuss and the things that we do over there. I throw a lot of bombs and haymakers, and I throw a lot of very strong opinions, and the site is a little more buttoned up, but we're working on, I've got plans for the site. Like I told you guys early on the live stream, and I want you guys to know this, the money that comes in, people see these super chats lighting up. these streams lighting up. The money is going back into Geeks and Gamers. Like, we have a plan to develop our website, to turn our website into, you know, a central hub for all of you. We want to build a community aspect. We want to build forums. We want to build, you know, video streaming directly on the website. We want to develop an app. We want to get a Geeks and Gamers app. But these things cost money. You know what I mean? And just because we make it, like tomorrow, I don't know. I don't know what any live stream is going to make. I have no idea what ad revenue is going to make. I mean, I'm a little more confident now than I was, but like, I don't know what a live stream is going to make. A live stream can make hundreds and hundreds of dollars, or it can make $10, $15, $20, and that's fine. But I'm not going to just sink all the money into one thing, but slowly, strategically, you know, we're definitely going to continue bumping up the cash flow that's going back into the site and things like that. So it's exciting though. So we got a bright future ahead of us. Jeremy's girlfriend, he's lying. I'm getting half of the super chats. There's a good chance Jumpway will be on the Collider Jedi Council tomorrow, so expect some chilly weather. That's pretty funny, actually. Let's see. Edward Coleman says Campy only knows the smell of Kathleen Kennedy's basketballs. God damn it. Let's see. Daniel says, good luck to you, man. Longtime fan. First time I'm watching a stream. Well, glad to have you here, Daniel. It's amazing how many people say like it's the first time they've watched a stream, man. So is Zootopia SJW? I think so. I think it is. I didn't like Zootopia. And I think Zootopia is definitely got some SJW elements to it. What do you guys think? I'm curious about that. Is Zootopia SJW? I don't think it's cut and dry, but I think it leans more to SJW than not for me. So smash the melee button if you don't mind. If you don't mind. It's a simple request from a simple man. Simple request from a simple man. Clone Commander Jeremy says, got to bounce. Good burn earlier. You really called me out. Can I get a Roll Tide from the Bama fan who died? Yes, absolutely. Roll Tide. I believe his name was Robert. So Roll Tide to Robert. Rest in peace, sir. We're going to fight the good fight, and hopefully the Tide is going to bring home a championship for you, brother. Okay, so you guys are definitely on my side, it sounds like. So, yeah, and see, that's Musketeer MLP. I like Zootopia, but I respect the opinion. Yeah, thank you. See, that's what we need. That's what we need. Just like Kelly. Kelly was on the live stream earlier. Thought Kelly made some great points. Was Kelly not awesome on the live stream, by the way? Like, I told her after the show, I was like, that's the best you've been. She was so good. She was great. So I was so happy with that. I'm going to upload different segments from the live stream earlier with Kelly. I thought she was phenomenal. So let's see. Are you tired of winning yet? Donald Trump, Jeremy. Not yet. Not yet. Yeah, I really did. I was really happy with what she did. And again, it was how it all came together too. You know, it was the fact that she last second she showed up and she knocked it out of the park. So Jeremy's girlfriend says Kelly is great, but she's not your girlfriend. What's the worst episode 9 rumor you've heard thus far? That they're releasing it. So Jeremy trying to self-edit super chats. Was that too far? Don't want to cause trouble. No, Edward, you're good, man. Again, I don't know. That's the whole thing, man. I don't know what YouTube is looking for or not. You know what I mean? So that's why I try to kind of dance around certain things. But you're good. It's really up to my discretion. It's my responsibility on the super chats to read them or not read them based on what YouTube and their guidelines are. So I don't take any responsibility for a super chat that is sent, but I do take full responsibility for a super chat that I read out loud. And so it's my responsibility. And I've been keeping a closer eye on it. So, demonetized Jeremy. Shit, man, they're banning channels right now. So, Well, you have Doomcock back on. Oh, we'll live stream to Doomcock, so I need to go on his channel. Ethan Van Scuba Diver. What's up, guys? I just bought a 4XL scuba diving suit. Almost 300 melees, everybody. Almost 300. I'm starting to get a little tired. Jeremy, I have a theory that Luke Cage got canceled because it went to SJW with the Black Lives Matter and being anti-Trump. What do you think? Well, I haven't seen Luke Cage season 2. I very much enjoyed Luke Cage season 1, at least the first half of it. I thought it was phenomenal, the first half. And then a certain character does not make it through, and I didn't like it. So I didn't like the second half. But did they go like Black Lives Matter and anti-Trump in season 2? I'm just curious about that. Sorry I'm late. I just gave my like. Well, thank you, Makita Gut. We are almost up to 300, so thank you so much. Greatly appreciate that, and you. Sam Cottrell, opinion on The Punisher. I cannot hype The Punisher series on Netflix up enough. It's my favorite series on Netflix. It is probably, I haven't thought about this. If you just take all superhero live action media, I would say The Punisher is probably, you have the Dark Knight trilogy, which is the king for me. Then you have Infinity War. Then you have Christopher Reeve's Superman 78. And then you have The Punisher. I think that's how high up I have The Punisher. I effing love The Punisher. I mean, I effing love it, dude. John Bernthal is like, that's a grown-ass man, dude. He is such a badass. Like, John Bernthal in that role, John Bernthal in general is a badass, but like, John Bernthal is like, he's the equivalent of Tom Hardy in Warrior, dude. Like, he's just so badass. He's so badass, man. I love Logan, but Logan doesn't quite get to that level for me with those other films, but it definitely belongs in the discussion. So, Jeremy, have you seen Stranger Things? Absolutely. Stranger Things is phenomenal. Cap's trilogy is the best thing MCU's ever done, plus Infinity War, in my opinion. I agree with that. You know, I love Guardians too, though. Don't get me wrong. Guardians is right there also. So, but I love the Cap trilogy. The Honest Reviews have a fan theory that the ending of Rebels was a means for Filoni to keep Ezra, Thrawn, Sabine, and Ahsoka away from Rue and Johnson. That's a good point. It's possible. It's possible. And if that was ultimately true, when I take over Lucasfilm, I will ask Filoni about it. If that was true, I will definitely give Filoni a pay increase when I take over Lucasfilm. So, Tom Hardy is the definition of badass and warrior. Yes, he is. Absolutely. Yes, he is. Benjamin says Batman 89 not up there. Batman 89 is very high on my list. It's going to be right below that tier of stuff. I mean, I love Batman 89 though. Love Batman 89. So Alien Covenant sucked. I didn't see Alien Covenant. Tom Hardy is awesome in Bronson. Tom Hardy is one of my favorite actors. Like Christian Bale and Tom Hardy and Denzel, and you know, those are my 3 favorite actors. You know, so in order, it's Bale, Denzel, and then Tom Hardy. Those are my 3 favorite actors. So we are 3 melees away from 300. 3 melees. Thank you all so much for your gracious support. Jeremy, have you watched the show Gotham? I love the show because it reminds me of Batman and Batman Returns. Very Smallville-ish. I tried to watch like the first 5 or 6 episodes of Gotham. It didn't click with me. But I heard it got better. So eventually I'm gonna have to give it another shot. So over 300 melees. Thank you all so much. Appreciate that. Jeremy, worst superhero movie. Worst is such a hard thing to really quantify because for me, it's about expectations. You know what I mean? Like expectations is really what determines your level of how much you are upset or how much you walk away from a movie. You guys are going to get mad at what I say. You guys are going to get mad at what I say. You're going to get mad at what I say. But it's not literally the worst superhero movie, but for me, it's the most disappointing superhero movie. So the most disappointing superhero movie is Man of Steel. Man of Steel is the most disappointing superhero movie. So, but again, it's not the worst. And there's a lot to like about Man of Steel. And I still probably have Man of Steel like a 6 out of 10 or something. You know what I mean? But I expected The Dark Knight. I just did. You got Christopher Nolan producing, helping with the story. You got Zack Snyder, which I like Zack Snyder as a director. I've always been a fan of Zack Snyder. The marketing for Man of Steel is some of the best marketing I've ever seen. Those trailers are still some of the best trailers I've ever seen. Like, oh my God, I still watch the trailers for Man of Steel. It still gives me chills. I love it so much. I think Henry Cavill has the right look for Superman. The first 45 minutes of Man of Steel are really good. Really good. The stuff on Krypton is really good. The flashbacks, time jumping, all really good stuff. But after that, man, it's just so bad. It's so bad. It's not Superman. It's not Superman. It's just not. Man of Steel is a movie about a random alien with a lot of powers that ends up on Earth and needs to find his way in. Like, that's what it is. It's not about Superman. It's just not. So that's my answer. Most disappointing. When you're talking about objectively the worst, though, like, I don't know, probably like Catwoman, you know, like Catwoman. And I've never even seen Catwoman all the way through. So, you know, Skyray89 says, it was great. You suck. I know. I knew people were going to get pissed off when I said it. I knew it. And that's fine. Look, I respect the fact that there are people that love Man of Steel. I know there are people out there. There are people I know that I'm friends with that really enjoy Man of Steel. And I'm fine with that. Most of the people, not everybody, okay? But most people that love Man of Steel are people that always say, I didn't like Superman until Man of Steel because they didn't feel Superman was relatable. And I always say, well, that's good because you didn't get to see Superman and Man of Steel. You got to see some random guy. So Henry Cavill equals young Robert Baratheon. That's an interesting take. By the way, with Henry Cavill, apparently this Witcher thing has gotten people talking, like how he looks in The Witcher. And I haven't played The Witcher, so I don't know. But that was a big topic of discussion. So there's Stannis Baratheon. What's up, Stannis Baratheon? Says, what's up, Jeremy? I'm saying, what's up back? Henry Cavill deserves a better Lois Lane. Oh my God, yes. Yes. I like Amy Adams. She was awful. Awful in Man of Steel. No chemistry whatsoever in Man of Steel with her and Superman. None. Or Clark, or whatever you want to call him. Like, no chemistry. And then that cringe-worthy kiss at the end while there's people that are dying in the rubble. And they make this horrible makeout scene when they have no chemistry whatsoever. It was the cringiest thing of all time. It was so bad. Jeremy, have you already covered Shirako getting his channel back? I have multiple times, and we're happy to hear that. Happy to hear that. I would just say, like, the best Lois Lane to date is Terry Hatcher. Hands down. Smoking hot. She was awesome. I love the adventures of Lois and Clark. Terry Hatcher, awesome Lois. Awesome Lois. Jeremy, Michael Shannon was amazing as Zod. He was good as Zod. I'll give you that. He was good as Zod. He was good as Zod. Jeremy loved the original Superman movie. So do I. Yes, Amy Adams was great in Enchanted. She was phenomenal in Enchanted. No, I'm Terry Hatcher all the way. Terry Hatcher all the way. Superman 2 over Superman 1. I don't really like. I love Superman 2. I love Superman 2. I do. I love them both almost equally. So, like the part when he loses his powers, and he goes into that bar or that diner, and then he comes back in the end is one of my favorite moments ever. It's so good. Like, it gives you so much to look forward to because that's happening. He's going back to that diner. Fuck, that shit gets me hyped, dude. That shit gets me hyped. That scene is one of the greatest scenes in movie history. When Clark has no powers and he gets his ass beat, and you see this motherfucker go back in that diner. I'm getting chills right now. I'm getting chills. That shit is so good. Like, it's so good. And he's about to whoop this dude's ass. Like, it. It's so great. Let's see. Darth Dingus says, "Yo, Jeremy, finally caught one of the live streams." Yes, thank you. I'm happy to have you here. Yes. Exactly. Yes, Will Gentry. Haha, yeah, that is great when he puts that trucker in his place, unlike when he ruins his livelihood in Man of Steel. Yes. Like, why didn't he just beat his ass in Man of Steel? Like, you're Superman, bro. Do it. I just love that scene in Superman 2. Love it. I goddamn love it. I haven't seen it in a while. I think I'm going to watch it again. I'm getting chills talking about it. It's such a good scene. God damn, I love it. All right. I got to. Oh, I love that shit so much. So good. That's Superman, baby. That's Superman right there. He's like, motherfucker, I'm back. I'm about to whoop your ass. All right. Jeremy, are you hyped for all the Christmas specials? Says Melissa Anderson. Dude, I love Christmas movies. I love cheesy ass Hallmark ABC Family fucking Christmas movies. I just fucking do. I know. Jeremy, alpha male. Jeremy, making fun of beta males, whatever. I'm going to sit in my fucking house with my little fucking dog, and I'm going to watch some cheesy-ass Christmas fucking movies. That's what I'm going to do, and I don't give a fuck if people make fun of me. I love it. So, Edward Coleman, YouTube overlords, Jeremy is not responsible for my super chat. Michael Keaton is the only Batman. I'm not saying the other one, even though you guys are winning the title. I'm not saying that part, Edward Coleman. But thank you, Edward Coleman. Dude, I love it. I love terribly. I love the terribly acted Christmas movies. I love them. I love them so much. They're so good. Jeremy, not an alpha male. Jeremy, fake geek girl. Hallmark Channel, Jeremy. I want that account made. We need a Hallmark Channel, Jeremy. Hey, alpha male Jeremy, Joey or Chandler? Damn it. I typically think Ross is the funniest on the show because Ross is so goddamn goofy. Chandler drinks Yoo-hoo. So I'm gonna have to go with Chandler, but I love me some Joey because Joey, man, he's the man. He's awesome. But yeah, Chandler drinks Yoo-hoo. So and he admits that he makes terrible jokes during awkward moments, and that's what we all do. So, Proper Jeremy says we agree on something. Oh man, if me and Proper Jeremy agree on something, we got trouble. So, but yeah, I love cheesy Christmas movies. I love them so much, and I can't wait. I was at Walmart today, and I saw a couple of I saw these Christmas movies, and I'm like, these look so bad. I want to buy them right now. I didn't, but I wanted to. Like, the worse a Christmas movie looks, the cheesier it looks, the more excited I am. I'm excited for that Kurt Russell Netflix Christmas movie that's coming out. I'm excited as hell for that. So, Scrooged with Bill Murray, greatness. Grinch or Rudolph? Can I say Frosty the Snowman? because Frosty the Snowman has a special place in my heart. But if I'm going out of those two, that's tough, Stacy P. That's tough. Rudolph. I got to go with the Rudolph, with the claymation or whatever it's called, stop motion. So I got to go with Rudolph. I haven't seen the new Grinch. Home Alone isn't that cheesy. You're right, Renee, kinda. I mean, Home Alone's my favorite Christmas movie. But when you really look at Home Alone, like if you step back, okay, and you look at Home Alone, it's a fucking terrible movie. Like, it's a terribly made movie. The plot is so dumb. Everything about it's so dumb, you know? But it is ultimate greatness. I love Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2. I love the Santa Claus 1 and 2. And Jingle All the Way is greatness. Jingle All the Way is greatness. Bad Santa is awesome. No doubt about that. Have you guys ever heard of the, all right, hang on. You got to give me a minute. I'm going to go to Google. I'm going to find this and I'm going to do a screen share. So hang on just a minute. Okay. Give me just a minute. Work with me here. Okay. I found it. All right. Let me pull it up. All right. Now let me move this over here. Okay. All right. This is so bad. Where's screen share at? Where the fuck is screen share at? Okay, so check this out. Okay. Now, have you guys ever heard of the Bill Goldberg Christmas movie? Did you guys know Goldberg has a Christmas movie? Yes, Bill Goldberg from WCW, WWE. Bill Goldberg has a Christmas movie. Are you guys aware of this? Is anybody aware of the Goldberg Christmas movie? I'm going to pull screen share up. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Here's the Goldberg Christmas movie right here. Look at that. Look at that. Santa's sleigh. You want to talk about bad? This is awful. It's so bad. Oh my goodness. How horrible is that? Like, seriously. Oh man. Oh, that's good. That is good stuff right there. So in widescreen too. Y'all's reaction was fucking fantastic, man. That got me fucking crying, laughing. God damn, that was good. Looks like Tim Allen. It does look a little like Tim Allen. It really does. So Santa's sleigh over the Last Jedi says sweet too. Sure, that's not a Halloween film. Woo! That was good. That was good right there. Oh man, who's next? There you go. Let's see. 212th Trooper. Would you like to see an Ahsoka movie? Somebody asked me about that earlier. I would not like to see a live action Ahsoka Tano movie at this point. Not because I mean, yes, I would love to see one. Not under the current Disney Lucasfilm leadership. No, I would not. But I would like to see an Ahsoka Sabine film, or I'm sorry, a series that carried over from Rebels. So. Shirako just uploaded a Red Dead Redemption 2 deporting a Mexican. Oh man, 1 minute has passed. What are you talking about? Am I missing something? What did I do? Did I do something wrong? All right. What about Polar Express? You know, I don't like Polar Express. Am I the only one? Am I the only one that doesn't like Polar Express? I didn't like it. It freaks me the fuck out. Them kids are freaky, man. Those kids in Polar Express freak me the fuck out. They just do. I'm going to wait and see what you guys say. The animation freaks me out. Horribly freaks me out. I don't know, man. It's almost like a horror movie for me. Polar Express is freaky. I did not like it at all. Let's see. Mirror Jeremy says, don't like Polar Express, hate speech. Jeremy, you have no soul, and I'm Jason. Oh, man. That was good. That was good. Melee's the dislike button, says Caitlin Alba. Oh, man. Let me see here. All right, I'm trying to keep up. Oh God, Jack Frost. I think I saw that one once. Is that the Michael Keaton one? Is that what you're talking about? Jack Frost? I don't even remember that one. I don't remember if that's the one we're talking about. I think I don't remember liking that one. Yeah, that's the only one I remember with the one with Michael Keaton, and I didn't like that one. Jeremy, have you ever seen Cloverfield? I've seen Cloverfield. I like Cloverfield. The only good thing about Polar Express was Tom Hanks. I didn't even like Tom. I just didn't like the animation, man. The animation bothered me. There's a Hallmark Channel, Jeremy. Yes. Yes. Happy about that. I'll tell you one thing. I'm mad about whatchamacallit. Them changing ABC Family. What is ABC Family called now? What the hell is it called now? I can't remember. It's called something weird. I don't like that, though. That makes me mad. That makes me mad. But yes, Polar Express is a goddamn horror movie, okay? Polar Express is a horror film. Those kids are freaking weird. Freeform. Yeah, Freeform. That's what it is. Oh, Freeform. Yeah, it's terrible. NPC Family. I love Elf. I love Elf. Elf is great. Yeah, I'm really upset about that. ABC Family was so much better. So Freeform sounds too SJW. Yes, it does, Juan Bizzle. Yes, it does. Absolutely agree with that. If you're just joining, oh wait, missed my super chat about Home Alone, did I? Oh, my bad. Home Alone is a survival movie during Christmas. I agree with that in context, but still, it's based around Christmas and the spirit of Christmas. So it still is about the spirit of Christmas. Let's see. Mega Jetty 1. Jeremy, are you seeing my comments? Yes, I'm seeing your comments. That's the first one I've seen, but I saw that one. So Santa Claus with Tim Allen is great. Legendary. Like, legendary. It's so great. I don't hate the Santa Claus 3, but it is freaky. Like, isn't that the one with the duplicate Tim Allen Santa Claus or whatever? Am I thinking about that right? Or is that the second one? That's the second one, right? Which one was it? I'm getting them mixed up. No, the third one was with Martin Short, right? Is that right? The third one was with Martin Short. I'm waiting for the chat to catch up. So that was 2. Yeah, so 2 is the one where he lost his powers and he had to go get married. And so he left the other version, the weird version. The third one was with Martin Short. So that's right. Okay, got it. Yeah. Okay, we're on the same page now. 1 is easily my favorite, but I do like 2 a lot. So, yeah, okay. 2 is with Tim Allen's clone. Got you. I have never seen Home Alone 3. I will not watch Home Alone 3 or 4 or whatever. So I won't do it. By the way, have you guys heard of what Tom Hanks and Tim Allen have been saying about Toy Story 4? Like, they're going all in on this movie, man. Like, they are talking about how it's emotional as hell. Man, I mean, they are pouring it on. So, hey, real quick, I just want to give a big shout out to Caitlin Alba. and everybody in the chat should give her a shout out. Amazing job of keeping up with all of the Jeremy accounts. We're up to 88, doing such a phenomenal job. I just want to say thank you for everything you're doing, and a big shout out to you. It's a lot to keep up with. There's 88. My God, there's 88. So I just want to say thank you for everything you're doing. You're doing a great job. So Geeks or Puerto Rican Jeremy, did you catch me on Twitter? I sent you a picture of me in the whip. You know, Papa? I did. I retweeted you, brother. I retweeted you. Yes, we are live. Akira guy, we are alive. We are live. You're Jeremy. Yeah, not like they toyed with us after Toy Story 3. Hey, I love me some Toy Story 3. Love it. Toy Story 3 is amazing. So thanks, Jeremy. You're my favorite YouTuber next to Ivan, of course. You know, it's crazy that people even like Star Wars for Life has created a fan account for me on Instagram, and she's posting stuff like crazy. Just all the updates and stuff. Like, man, that's amazing. You know, I don't deserve that, but I appreciate the fuck out of it, man. I really do. It's humbling as hell, but it motivates me to continue doing this every single day for all of you. So good, man. So good. So proper Jeremy, this video has over 300 likes and no dislikes. Everyone, we must dislike this to suppress his ego as much as he suppresses women and minorities. That was good. That was good. Woo! That was funny right there. Let's see. Jessica Alba is hot, Jeremy. Yeah, agreed. Have you ever seen that movie with her and Paul Walker, Into the Blue? Whew. Whew. My goodness. My goodness. Okay, anyway. Let's see. Andrew says, and liked out of spite. I like it. We don't have enough dislike or enough to dislike. Let's see. Proper Jeremy, I think I'm in love. Jeremy abuses me all the time. Believe women. Oh, man. I don't know how much longer we're going to go. I'm having a lot of fun. You guys are making this a very enjoyable stream. So it's 1 o'clock. I do still have to edit some of these clips for Kelly that I'm going to upload tomorrow on the channel. She did such a great job on the live stream earlier. And I need to look and see how that upload is doing from earlier. Okay. All right. Whew. All right. Levi, Caleb, Leon. And that looks like it's a picture from Disney World Orlando, which I totally respect because I love Disneyland and Disney World. The Stormtroopers are an iconic Star Wars character. Your thoughts on how they survive Episode 9? Love your vids, brother. Well, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. So my thoughts on how they survive Episode 9? I mean, I don't know. That's a pretty big, that's a pretty wide-ranging question because I don't know what happens at Episode 9. I don't know how that carries over into if they make an Episode 10. You know what I mean? Clearly, they have shifted the way they recruit Stormtroopers now in this new trilogy. And it's not the same anymore. And, you know, you have the story of Finn and how they, you know, take him from a home, you know, from a family he doesn't know. So I don't understand their full recruiting process of how exactly they are doing their recruiting. Plus, unfortunately, it's hard to answer because tonally, everything is so different from The Force Awakens to The Last Jedi. And I don't know if we're going to have a big tonal shift again. You know what I mean? So as much as I don't, I much as I appreciate the super chat and the compliment, I don't really know how I can answer that question. You know what I mean? That's a good one, though. Not Snarl. They survive with help from the Ewoks. That would be fantastic. I like the Ewoks. So I'm down with that. So I wish I'd give you a better answer, but I really don't have one. But I really appreciate it, though. Let me see. Levi, Caleb, Leon. I really appreciate it. So Def Con. Hey, Jeremy, from the hospital. Love your channel. Keep up the good fight. You're from the hospital, Def Con. Are you okay? Are you doing all right? Keep us updated, man. I hate to hear that. Paul, I just got back from Disney World. Favorite moment was meeting Chewie. Awesome. Awesome. Let's see. I'm jealous, man. I want to go back to Disney World so bad. So busy. And in fact, I was supposed to go. What's today's date? Today is the 8th. I was supposed to be there already this past week, but the whole AdSense debacle has messed up my plans. But we'll get back on track. Mirror Jeremy, my friend's a Bama fan, and Paul Walker died on the Kick 6 game, so his worst day ever. Paul was his guy. Did Paul Walker die the same day as the Kick 6 game? Wow, I never thought about that. Huh? That's interesting. I never put that. I never put 2 and 2 together on that. Wow, Jeremy, don't we ever sleep? Not really. Anyone looking for a girlfriend? My boyfriend live streams too much and I need attention, says Jeremy's girlfriend. Oh, man, you guys are a trip. All right, Proper Jeremy. Proper Jeremy is sorry to hear that. Jeremy's girlfriend. He already has a wife, so I imagine the crawl space isn't that great. Free Jeremy's girlfriend. You guys are a trip. Hallmark Channel, Jeremy, I'm proof that you can be sensitive and still be an alpha male. Oh, man. How is this ad stuff going, by the way? Update? I don't really have a real update. I'm still in communication with them. They're still being a little vague with me, but the last thing I heard from AdSense or from YouTube support was that I was trying to get confirmation, because basically they said that I was going to get a deposit into my AdSense account for all the trouble I've been through. So I asked, okay, is this going to be a full amount that I'm going to receive that I was supposed to get? And because I'm like, is this going to be like, are you guys going to send me like a IHOP gift card? You know, like, what are you sending me? You know, can we confirm it's going to be the amount that I was supposed to receive? And they said, I'm pretty sure the internal department hasn't returned my email, but I'm pretty sure you're going to receive a full payment. And I'm like, okay, that's good, but it's still not telling me what I'm going to receive. So I don't know yet. So again, communication's still there. It's just a little cloudy on what exactly the details are, but I feel pretty good about it. Let's see. Yeah, same exact day. I didn't even know that. I didn't know that Paul Walker died on the Kick 6 day. That is crazy. And I got to say, Paul Walker was an amazing person, dude. He was an amazing person. It's so sad what happened, man. So, Proper's furry friend, hashtag furry for life. Hey, Proper baby. What the hell? Darth Vader says, hey, man, this is for you. Have a good night. Girlfriend called. No problem, Darth Vader. Have a great night. We appreciate the support, appreciate the conversation, and the super chat. Wow, 2 a.m. Where does time go? Yeah, I heard that. Lucasfilm gift card. That would be funny. Glad to hear, but Denny's instead of IHOP. That's true. IHOP makes some damn good burgers. Do they even have burgers? I've never had a burger at IHOP. I always eat their breakfast. I always eat their breakfast sampler is what I always eat. Lucasfilm puts Beyonce in Star Wars. What do you do? I give away everything Star Wars related. I'm done. I will officially boycott Star Wars from that point forward if that happens. And I don't boycott. I will boycott Star Wars if they put Beyonce in Star Wars. I'm done. So they're new? The burgers are new? Okay, that's interesting. I didn't even know about that. Jeremy, you are not a fan of Beyonce. No, I'm not. Try the chili chicken ranch sandwich. That actually sounds pretty good. Amy Schumer for episode 9. Jeremy, let Anna know I did a Jeff's Best Bets tribute video to her as I did for you. Will do, man. And I still haven't had time to watch your video, but I definitely will check it out, man. I appreciate that. I'm getting tired if you guys haven't noticed, and I still have work to do. So stop talking about food. I'm hungry. Yeah, I heard that. In-N-Out Burger. I will be in California again next month at some point, or either late this month or next month. I'm not sure, but I can't wait. I can't wait to go back to California and have some In-N-Out Burger. Had so much fun out there. All right. Jeremy, are you still wearing the hat until 100K? Yes. And this is a new hat. I don't know where my old one's at. It's somewhere. I don't know what I did with it. But so this is a new Star Wars hat. So, hey, Jeremy, quick thoughts on Rogue One. I like Rogue One. I don't love Rogue One. I didn't like the first half of the movie. I think I liked the last 45 minutes a lot, but I didn't like the rebellion. I do love Krennic. The Vader scene is awesome. The Battle of is it Scarif is awesome. So there's a lot of cool stuff in Rogue One, but I don't love it. I like it. Where in Cali? I'll be in Southern California. So LA and all that. That's where I'll be. Hey, can the Jeremys please make their names shorter? Yeah, I'll be in LA. So I got some business to tend to in LA. That project, big project for Geeks and Gamers that I'm working on, that's what I'll be there for. Proper's furry friend says, night, Jeremy. Good night. Appreciate it. All right, let me see. Edward Coleman, Jeremy, take some money that was stolen from both me and you. Thanks, hackers. Hashtag stupid interwebs. Yeah, man. And again, I'm pretty sure that it's going to be returned. I feel good about that. They've been really good about the communication. But thank you so much, Edward. I appreciate that. Hollywood Jeremy. Yep. I enjoy Hollywood. I really do. I enjoy Hollywood. So I hope I can meet you when you come to California. Definitely, Caitlin Alba. I promise you, I will do everything I can to meet up. I promise. Mega Jetty says, Jeremy, have you had a good burger or a Big Kahuna burger? I have not had neither one because I ate In-N-Out every single time I had the opportunity. So every time. Hey, Jeremy, have you seen season 7 of Arrow? I've not. I've not really watched Arrow. I've watched like the first season and I enjoyed it. And I watched the first season of The Flash, but it's not because I didn't want to watch them. I just didn't have the time, you know, to invest in them. But I really enjoyed The Flash a lot. So let's see. Geeks and Gamers, a definition of the best burger. Are you asking me or are you telling me which one? Because In-N-Out is the bomb, dude. It really is. So, Jeremy, ever coming close to Connecticut? I mean, I was invited to a New England Patriots game, but I couldn't make it. But, you know, and I know that's not like directly there, but it's in the vicinity. I want to go to New York. I've never been to New York. I want to go to New York. So my plan is to go to New York at some point. So I will be making a northeast trip at some point. So Five Guys is great. Let's see. Can we get this bad boy up to 400 likes before we end the stream? I'm going to have to end the stream soon, guys, because I got to get work done. It's already 1:13 here. So I'm going to have to end this stream and get some work done, get into bed, and get a little bit of sleep because I want to play some Red Dead Redemption 2 tomorrow if I get time. But we got the Common Sense Crew tomorrow on Ivan's channel. Don't forget about that. Common Sense Crew tomorrow on Ivan's channel. So we're looking forward to that. Let's see. Herpes McDurpington says, sleep is for the weak. Praise coffee. Well, I don't drink coffee and I don't sleep much. But Cherry Coke, Mountain Dew Kickstart. That's how I roll. So, no, you don't, Jeremy. You're fired. Stay golden, Jeremy boy. No problem. Thank you so much. Mecha Random 42 says, I've been lurking and playing Red Dead 2 tonight. Well, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it as always. Go to do driving with Miss Anna through In-N-Out Burger drive-through. You guys, I can't believe how much you guys talk about the driving Miss Anna. It's so funny. We really appreciate it too. We love hearing the feedback on that. So, what's your favorite Disney princess movie? Probably the live-action Cinderella. The live-action Cinderella is absolutely incredible. It's absolutely incredible. I love it so much. Interval and AIC Comics, keep up pissing off NPC World. Thank you. I definitely will. And I appreciate the super chat and I appreciate the motivation because I definitely will. I definitely will. I love pissing these fools off. Ted White walked into an In-N-Out, asked for a bacon cheeseburger, no effing bacon, walked out, never to return. I respect that. I respect that. I totally do. You know, why don't they have bacon? Why don't they have bacon? Huh. That is interesting right there. Why don't they have bacon? I've never thought about that. Huh. I mean, I don't typically eat bacon on my burgers. I love bacon, though. But I totally respect that, Ted. I totally respect that. So, Jeremy, are you familiar with the St. Louis baseball team? I mean, Cardinals, but I don't follow baseball. So, I don't know anything about them. Frozen or Tangled as a better movie? Tangled is the better movie. And I like Frozen a lot. But Tangled's the better movie. I do enjoy Frozen. What happened with Nintendo? There was NPC SJW started complaining about Mr. Game & Watch having a Indian thing on his head. And they got offended and said it was racist. And so Nintendo responded as I knew they would do. They responded. And they got rid of the, they're doing an update to get rid of it. It's bullshit. So, all right. So we got 30 more likes. Can we get 30 more likes? Can we get 30 more before we wrap this bad boy up? Didn't Jeremy say a few more minutes? How long has that been? I know. I'm seeing if we could bust 400 likes, but we're probably not going to. So I'm going to wrap this up in about 60 seconds probably. So thank you all. It's been a great night. Gaming episode. I've got to finalize the gaming episode. I've got to edit some more videos for Kelly. I'm going to have some uploads from Kelly from the live stream earlier. She did a great job. I was so happy with that. And, you know, it's we've got another good day going tomorrow. Lots of uploads. You'll see me. I'll be live streaming for a little while. Then we'll have the Common Sense crew over on Ivan Ortega's channel. And I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. It's been a great, great time tonight. Had a lot of fun. More Jeremy's. Caitlin Alba working really hard to keep up with all of it. And we are 17 away from 400. 17 away. Can we make it? 17 away. All right. I'm going to wrap this up in, I'll give it 30 seconds. Jeremy, please don't forget to make the PewDiePie video. Yes, I want to talk about PewDiePie and Ben Shapiro, two people that I am a big fan of. So, all right, guys. I'll take 385, though. And no dislikes, which is crazy. I don't know why, how we don't have any dislikes, or the people that hate me just not up at this time of night. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand, but it's funny. Puerto Rican Jeremy says, sweet dreams. God bless you. You know, Papa. Makita Gut, bye. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate all of you. Oh, damn. We're almost up to 400. You guys are so fucking cool, man. Seriously. I don't deserve you. I don't deserve you, but I appreciate you all. You're all so fucking cool. All right, guys. As we hit the magic number 400, I'm going to end the stream. Again, thank you all so much. We're at 399. I'm waiting. Is it going to hit? I'm not getting the update. Boom. You're all so fucking cool. You are all so fucking cool. I love you. Have a good night. Get some sleep. Be safe. Talk to you tomorrow.